I mean, I had to take off the goggles that I wore for so many years and put on the goggles of the kingdom,
Yeah. Yeah. The
completely
kingdom.
different, and become a guy of grace and mercy and unconditional love,
Yeah.
not love that's centered around merit or centered around behaviors and all those things.
Right. Exactly. And for me, it started with my wife. When I met my wife, I don't know much about God. But God was in her, and she, by her unconditional treatment of me, in many incidences, she was married to a monster. This guy had massive anger issues and wrath, and
Yeah.
I wasn't a very good husband or father early on. And when I saw her unconditional love, I literally saw Jesus in her face, and I was like, wow, I better get to know this. And that's ultimately what her light led me into that, but yeah. And then, a good example, just on a sidebar to switch gears here, a good example of the transition from emotion to strategy. I'm going to use my daughter Stephanie. When she was little, like 5 years old, she was rough, she was tough. Probably came from me, generational, right? And at one time, she was very disrespectful to her mom, and there was some things that were going on that she needed a spanking.